I'm 300 years old lady. Here's my confession. When I was young, when I was 25 years old, I became ill. I believe if it was these days, they were going to say I'm having TB. That time we didn't know what TB is. So I was very sick. When I was in my deathbed, my mother go look for help. He met a master who was healing with herbs. This master come into our house and make some concoctions, but he requested to talk to me before I drink the concoction. He told my mother that before I drink this concoction, there is some words and there is some laws that I will need to follow in my life. My mother was so desperate for me to be alive. She said it's okay. Then she left me with the master in the room. I was scared because the way he was looking, his eyes, they were burning like fire. When he looked at me, I just felt that there was something about this man. So I was left with this man in the room. He told me that he's 1,000 years old, like 1,000 years old. I was taken away. I said, no, this is amazing. And he asked me, do I want to live long? I said, yes, of course. Who can say no in living long? And then he said, but there is rules if I want to live long. I will live long for sure. I'll be wealthy beyond my imagination. And in my being worthy, I will never have children. Because if I have children, I'll watch them die one by one. I agree not having children. Then he said, I will marry. But the men that I will marry, they will have girlfriends. They will go out there and sleep with other women. I must not tell them that it is me who's making them being like that. So they'll go out there and they'll sleep with other women. When they sleep with those young ladies, they will give me their youth. I didn't believe it, but he said once I drink this concoction, it will make me look young. I will never grow old. I didn't believe it. He make me this concoction for me to drink. I drink. Within a week, I was walking, breathing, enjoying my life as usual. But I never told my mother because my mother, she was a praying woman. And then when my mother passed, because it was me and my mother, when she passed, I was forced to move away from where my family was based and spread my wings. I moved to the busy place where I started. It was in America. I stayed in New York for years, living my life, running my businesses, living large. Everyone respect me, but I always keep myself low key because I knew that people, they would notice that I have powers of not dying. I live years and years and years not dying until I met my first husband. He was handsome. Even though I didn't love him much, but it was a law that after 100 years, I must get a husband. I get this husband of mine. He was a handsome young man. Don't forget that I'm 25 years old. The way I look, nobody knew that I was already in my 100 something. So I met my husband. beautiful lady as I am, he fell in love with me. So when he fell in love with me, he knew that I was rich, more rich. He didn't care about anything else. It was just for me and him to get married. We get married in our secret location where nobody knew that we were married, and then we started living our life. It was a happy life for sure. Then we started to stay together, enjoying ourselves as a husband and wife until in our third year, where we started to have problems. We were not understanding each other. We were going to counseling. We were trying everything. And then he started to have girlfriends. The time we were starting to have girlfriends outside there, my heart was very painful. I didn't want it. I didn't understand. I even forget that all this was caused by me. And then I started to look more younger, more beautiful. That time, he was starting to get more older and more sick. He became sick. I buried my first husband. Me that time, I was rich, beautiful, having everything I need. I met another husband of mine. Talking to you right now, I've been with 10 husbands already. My problem is right now, I'm having a husband that I love so much. I love him so much in a way that I don't even want to lose him. I've been praying for the master to appear because he told me that if I want him to appear, I must call on him. Then I've called my master to appear, but he hasn't appeared. Now I'm living the life of fear because I love my husband and I want to tell him who I am. And I'm afraid if I tell him who I am, he will leave me. So I don't know what to do. Maybe you can advise me. Thank you.